Hello everyone, my name is Kongveal, and today I'm going to attempt to survive in Dune Awakening. Um, what's this? Lens Rad, decree signing, press L. What is this? There we go. A decree, excuse me. A decree has been issued. Chome refining contract. New decree has been issued. All right. Chome refining contract. Repair costs and refining times are reduced by 75%. Nice. It looks like it lasts for about 2.5 days. Maybe 3 days. I don't know. Interesting. Aphid, what's up? Aphid's in the other room talking about something. And Ladybug's over here. You may have seen her, but she's running around being a crazy kitty. I don't know what's going on with my cats right now. But anyway, last episode, 2 days ago on Tuesday, I can't snooze the ads that are going to start in 3 minutes. Ugh, fine. Yeah, I just got started. Since it just came out, I went through some of the missions, some of the starter missions. Got a couple of new classes. Today we'll try to finish off these starting missions here and see what we can do from there. But first, let me say hi to everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Let's see. We got Sarah, Rapid, and Rusty that I know about in chat. Howdy. How you doing? Hope y'all are doing well. But if anyone's around lurking, thanks for lurking. And if anyone is watching later on the YouTube VOD, hi. How you doing? All right, so I need to kill some scavengers and extract some blood. All right, so I've got small blood sac. All right, all right. So I did get on a little bit. Yeah, blood. You use blood to get water. You become a bit of a vampire in this game, apparently. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yummy bloods. I did get on a touch this afternoon. Well, over lunch. Just did a little bit of resource gathering, basically picking some stuff up off the ground. Mostly what I was after were these fuel cells, because I need a bunch of those. But there is a guy. That's... Get this guy. Nice. Alright, now let's extract some blood. Drinking blood can... You can drink blood to hydrate yourself, but I think I heard that it has some negative side effects. Drinking blood is not a good thing. It's a use in case of emergencies sort of thing. So we'll try to avoid that if at all possible. Alright, but let's head back. I can get some more. Actually, let's get some more blood. I can extract blood from 3 people. So let's find a couple more people. Let's see, that was the scavenger camp I just cleared. So, yeah, let's get a little bit more so that I can extract more water. But how's everyone doing today? I hope everyone is doing well. Rusty, Rapid, or I guess Sarah as well. This doesn't really seem like a game you would like to play, honestly. But I'll ask you as well. Have any of y'all, or anyone else who's watching and lurking, or watching the VOD, has anyone else given this game a shot? Has anyone else played it at all? And if so, what do y'all think? We got ads over on Twitch soon. There we go. Got those people. Let's see. Rusty says no. Looks like interesting. There's not much else going on, so you thought you'd watch. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's a fun game so far. I've enjoyed it to this point. One thing that I do like about it is that there's limited PvP, and PvP is not necessary to complete the game. So I like that. And Sarah's right about it not being, or being a game that you want to enjoy. Yeah, I kind of suspected that. I totally get it. I totally get it. Alright, but we've got some blood now. Ooh, yes. Alright, let's get some more power cells here. So I'll need a bunch of those. Alright, so I need to make a blood purifier. Research a blood purifier. Let's research that. It's... That is how you do the shoutouts on Twitch. Alright. So I need to construct a blood purifier. And put that there. And let's deposit some blood.
Feeling it by now, Off-worlder. Spice. It's everywhere on Arrakis. The air, the sand, the blood. It prolongs life, expands consciousness, and triggers some very vivid dreams.
Ooh, vivid dream. Pretty stars. Mousy. That's a mousy constellation. The Muad'Dib constellation.
This valley.
The Muad'Dib mouse.
Here, Wally faced the trials of Arrakis, proving their knowledge of the Fremen ways. Find the Fremen, she said. Seven tests, 7 steps. Set your feet. follow the uncertain path. Keep moving. The only true death is stagnation.
All right. That was quite a vivid dream. So I had a spice dream. On awakening, you're protected from harm for a short time. Okay. All right. I have the first question, the first trial of AQL. All right. So I need to go over there to get that. Interesting. Okay. So, where is that? That's not too far. But let's head up here. Clear this up here. We'll get some more blood. And therefore I can get some more water. And then we'll do that. Alright. Kevin, Michelle, and you are doing a live stream tomorrow. Yeah, I saw that. I will definitely stop by. I'll watch as actively as I can. It's during the workday, so I may have to, do work. But I will watch as actively as I can. You guys are fighting, fodder, right? I think that's what I saw. Based on based on the name and of the stream, the thumbnail. That's the way it looked, at least. Yeah, cool. I can't wait to watch it. Alright, I am not healed, so let's heal up a little bit. There we go. Alright. Got those guys. Now let's be a vampire. Take their blood. And take all their stuff. They don't need it anymore. They're not using it anymore. That's an already dead dude. Ooh, some water. Nice. Okay. But yeah, anyone who's watching should head over to Sarah's YouTube channel tomorrow. Sarah 4 and 10 over on YouTube at I think it's like 9 p.m. Pacific Standard or Pacific time. I think is what I saw. So convert that to your own time zone and check out the live stream that she's doing. It'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, 10-year time. Did I say 9 p.m.? I meant 9 a.m. I'm not sure if I said p.m. or not. If I did, I was mistaken. 9 a.m. Pacific time. 10 a.m. Mountain time. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I need to scan that first. The nice thing about this game is since it's you know, a massively multiplayer game, the resources respawn super quick. I mean, we already got these earlier in this stream. So the resources spawn super, super quick. Alright, give me a second. Alright, sorry about that. Had to blow my nose. Alright. Let's deposit all that blood. And then drink. Okay. I want to head up to the trade post. And check my inventory. Yeah. Okay. Good enough. Yeah, I'm gonna head up to the trade post up here and get a couple of missions. Alright, let's use my super speed. My Bene Gesserit super speed. Because it's fun. Alright, so... I don't remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something. That's why I said, alright, so. But as soon as I started saying it, I do not remember what I was going to say. Love it when that happens, don't you? Don't you just love it when you're gonna say something and you start to say something and you're like, yeah, I've lost it. It's gone. No idea what I was gonna say. It happens too frequently sometimes. All right. Happens more often the older you get. That it does. That it does. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, I can't get it yet. Okay. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, apparently. In that case... let's head home. Get some more water. And then we'll go off on this quest. Yeah, you are a little bit behind in the conversation there, Rusty. Apparently. Alright, super speed. I need Desert super speed. All right. Some more water. Let's go ahead and empty my pockets as much as I can. I can't empty anything else in there. Do that and that. All right, there we go. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. I will hydrate. All right. Can I drink any more blood water? A little bit. Okay. Let's go do this quest. And run, man, run. There's a worm. There's a worm over there. That's okay. That's far enough away. Alright, let's get out of the sun for a little bit. Hey, Kyle, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Looking forward to watching your fight with fodder tomorrow. That'll be a lot of fun. Alright. We are here. The Mina Cave. Let's see. Alright, nothing there. I guess I gotta go down the stairs. Pull the weapon out just in case I need it. Enter the ancient cave. Interact with the altar. Then complete the first trial. Oh. Alright. Inhale the spice. You predict lots of deaths? Yes, I do as well. Absolutely. Y'all gonna die a lot. Hey, Lady Axington, how you doing? I breathed the spice, inhaled the spice. This is interesting. The cave I was in turned into outer space ruins. That seems safe.
Who is it that thinks? Ibn Kirtaiba. The weight of a kindly god is a fearful thing. Do you understand why?
So I'm gonna turn the volume up a little bit for this since there's some speaking in this.
Our God gave us the burning eyes of Allat and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Rest in black shade.
Rest in black
Be
shade.
Nakaif.
Okay, I'm guessing that means I don't want to be seen by these eyes. And I need to stick to the shadow. Okay. So let's stick to the shadow. Or rest in black shade. It's Sauron! It's the Eye of Sauron! Oh, there's lots of eyes. Alright, I'm guessing I need to crouch behind this wall. Yeah, that does it.
When we began our wandering, we suffered. Until suffering was a thing we came to know within our souls. Arrakis is suffering. When we found it, we were home.
Well, that's terrifying. Alright, and let's go. Oh, not too far. Oh. Yeah, getting in the light is a bad thing.
On Harmontep, we were made to suffer. Our children taken and made slaves. They denied us the Hajj. Never to forgive, never to forget.
That's not good. Alright. So this eye moves around. Can I sneak up here? Yeah, I can sneak up here. Now can I go? Go, 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 go. Alright, made it. That one too bad. That one too bad. Oh. Oh. Oh no.
The weight of kindly God is a fearful thing. Did not God give us the burning sun to defy? Suffering leads to defiance. And where does defiance lead?
Suffering leads to defiance. And where does defiance lead? That is a question. That's a good question. Where does defiance lead? Do I get up here? Yeah. Alright, let's see. To rebellion? That's what it seems like to me. Seems like a good answer as any.
Oh. Defiance leads to thought.
To thought.
Who is it that thinks? Those who suffer.
Ooh.
Remember Harmontep.
Huh.
La Kaifa.
So suffering leads to defiance. Defiance leads to thought. And who is it that thinks? Those who suffer. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Ibn Qutayba. Defiance leads to thought. Who is it that thinks?
Those who suffer.
Those who suffer. Remember Harmontep. Be la Kaifa.
I will awaken. Sarah, yes, I am okay. I just can't swallow sometimes. And, makes me cough. It's a genetic thing. I get it from my mom. She gets it from her mom. It happens. My brother does it. I do it. It's a genetic thing. Sometimes when we swallow, it just, doesn't work. Body doesn't always work. That is a cool loading screen. You worried that I might be getting sick after my travels? Yeah, I've been kind of worried about that off and on over the past couple of days, but not enough. I haven't had enough symptoms to really think that I'm sick. So, yeah, I don't think I've gotten sick. But still have a couple of days within.
Your signal drifted for a moment. No matter. A thought occurs. When the Sardaukar began their purge, many Fremen were slaughtered. The ones that were not abandoned their caves, leaving valuable resources behind. Valuable resources that just might contain the makings of a still suit.
Woohoo, a still suit.
Take what you need. Their ghosts will not object.
Yeah, but what I was saying was I'm still in the incubation period, so could still happen. But yeah, I don't think I'm sick. I hope not, at least. Alright, honestly, if anything, the reason why I'd be worried, or most worried about the coughing, is just all the pollution and crap that was in the air in New York City. While we were there, the air quality was like extremely poor for like half the days we were there. And not just regular like New York pollution, but it had effects due to Canadian wildfires that are going on. And yeah, I was walking around in that for several days. So that was pleasant. Alright, let's head down there and get that. You're still getting it bad from wildfire smoke, but not as bad as it could have been. Yeah, it's not as bad as it was a couple of years ago. You're in Ontario, but not close to the fires there. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're not too close to the fires. But yeah, a couple of years ago, there were some really bad Canadian fires. I mean, the smoke from it was like reaching all the way down to like, Florida. I was having effects. I was getting effects from it in Florida. This gun is so inaccurate. There's someone coming out here to fight with a knife, so let's take this person. And now we can worry about the others up here that I was fighting. Oh, hi! You've got a shield. But I gotcha. Oh, we got ads starting soon. I'll reply to that message from Rusty. Actually, I think Rusty doesn't have has like ad blockers, so I think he's still around. But Rusty was saying he had family that had property further up north during those. They got close. Oof. Sorry. I hope everyone was okay. They moved further south to tornado territory. That's almost as bad.
I see someone. Enemy sighted. Get them.
Alright. There's still some guys upstairs.
They're coming.
The game looks great. You're not as into the FPS type.
There.
I'm normally not either, but I love Dune. I love the world of Dune.
I require assistance. Eyes on target. Your water is mine.
So yeah, I like this game so far
Got incoming.
because
Die,
it's
die.
Dune. All right, there we go.
Your water is mine. We've got incoming.
Let's see. Just curious, as a Dune fan, which movie did he prefer? The first one or the second one? So there's actually three. There was the original movie was in the 1980s, 86, I think. Not positive, but in the 80s. That one had a lot of good aspects that I really liked. They got a lot of the like inner monologue and with Patrick Stewart. Yes. They got a lot of the inner monologue and background of the world right, but they changed a lot as well and added a lot of things that weren't in this story. Then there was the sci-fi miniseries around 2000. That one, I'll tell you now, that one was the best. That one was by far the best. It was the most accurate to the story. It had some issues as well. It was not perfect, not the most accurate, or not as accurate as it could have been. But that one was really good in general. And then there was the new movies that just came out over the past couple of years, and will have one more movie coming out soon. And that one, the action scenes and the graphics are phenomenal, but it misses and messes up so much of Dune. It doesn't explain anything in the story. It doesn't explain any of the background. It doesn't explain what a mentat is. It doesn't explain why Dr. Yui's betrayal was such a big deal because of his suit conditioning, which was supposedly, to prevent people getting to him and being able to break him and turn him into a traitor and all that stuff. And the fact that someone did, that was a big deal. And it didn't mention that. It said, oh yeah, Dr. Yui is the traitor. Okay, blah, blah, blah. But who cares? And there were several other things that were just crappy about it. One of the other big things that it was really bad about the new books or the new movies was the way Chani, Paul's for lack of a better term, consort, or what will become his consort, was not happy with the decisions that Paul made, and was not happy with Paul marrying Princess Irulan at the end. But that's not the way it was. She supported him 100%. She believed in him 100%, even when he didn't believe in himself. The fact that she was unhappy with the things that he was doing, the fact that she was pissed off at him, was a load of crap. She supported him. Entirely, completely supported him. So, basically, the way I look at the newest one, at least, is if you know nothing about Dune, it's a very good movie. If you know a lot about Dune and can fill in the blanks that are missed and can realize where they changed things, it's tolerable. But if you know a little bit about the world but don't know everything, you're going to be lost and you're not going to enjoy it. But yeah, they created fake drama for drama's sake when there's so much other, in-world drama that they left out. There's so much that they could have had in there that they didn't, but instead they put in this artificial crap. But as I said, the graphics and special effects and everything, the action scenes were phenomenal. So there's that, I guess. Really? The only thing over here was just a couple of bandages. There's another thing over here. That's got some good stuff. Alright. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So yeah, but overall assessment is they all have their high points. They all have their low points. But the best overall was the sci-fi miniseries. Like, by a fair margin, that was the best overall. Though I will say that Sting as Fade in the first one was awesome. that was just fantastic. Seeing Sting play Fade was just that was perfect. That was perfect. Couldn't have gotten better than that. Yeah. But honestly, if anyone at all likes this world or just wants to read a book that has near Tolkien-esque world building and is arguably the best world building other than Lord of the Rings, check out this or read Dune. The first 3 books are really good. I probably wouldn't really want to or need to read past the 3rd book, honestly. The first one's by far the best. The 2nd and 3rd one are pretty good. Beyond that, it gets weird and not very good, so could probably stop after the first 3 books. But the first book is one of the best books ever written, honestly. Hi, Wormy Wormy. Hello, friend. You're cute. If you stay over there, that is. Alright. And we are back home, where I can pick up. Do you know about Tremors? Oh, love Tremors. Great series. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, the worms in Tremor are definitely modeled after the worms in Dune. 100%. Alright. I need to drink water. There we go. And I need to deposit water. Oh, I have a Leader John. Nice. Where'd I get that? Huh. Alright, need to research the fabricator. So pull up the research. You feel for Bert? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know for sure that they're based off of Dune, but after watching it, I mean, how could it not be based off of Dune? It very much obviously is. I mean, they gotta be. They gotta be, right? Alright, and now I need to make some still suit stuff. Gloves, mask, boots, bodysuit. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Got a drink from my me-sized mug. A Kong-sized mug. I still love this mug. It's awesome. And the inverse of that? BRB? Oh. I got it. The inverse of hydrate. Okay. Empty the tanks. That can go in there. right, and inventory. So I've got still suit mask, still suit bodysuit, still suit gloves, and still suit. Nope. There it is. Still suit boots.
Impressive, off-worlder. Just remember, if you didn't connect the tubes between the calves and the thigh pads just right, you'll be drinking your own liquefied feces. And that does not count as hydration, by the way. I have
I
good
love
news,
that.
off-worlder. My leg has recovered enough
Buggy.
that I will risk it to move forward.
A
I know a
buggy.
place in your sector where we can meet.
Hi.
Grab the survey device so you can figure out how to get there and join me.
Hi, sweetie. Nice sweet girl. Uncle Buggy. She was so happy to have me home from my trip. She was. You said, no, you're angry. At least you think you are. But you're not. Alright, research the small ore refinery. Small ore refinery. Research that. Then I need to build a small ore refinery. Refine 12 ore. So I need to get a bunch of my ore. And oh, wait, I don't need to pick it up. That's right, I can craft from containers. Got automatic craft from containers in this game. I forgot about that. Let's do 20 because I'll need a bunch. Alright, research the surveying kit. I can't do that yet. Alright, now I can. Alright, and fabricate survey probe launcher and a probe. Alright. Probe. Probe launcher.
Did you get a probe made? Good. Static discharge from the sandstorms makes map data extremely unreliable on Arrakis. But if you can get it high enough, a handheld probe can gather enough local data to give you a snapshot of the region. Climb somewhere high and fire off the probe.
Buggy.
Just don't let the Sardaukar spot you.
There's a buggy. Alright, let's put the probe launcher there. Let's get to some high ground. And launch a probe. Oh, don't fall. Wanted to be up there. I was falling up. Alright, and... Oh. Not high enough. need to be a little bit higher. Luckily, there's this over here. That should get me the height that I need. Gotta get my stamina up. Alright, this should be plenty of height. There we go. Surveying the area. Nice.
Very good. I'm going to the Griffin's Reach trade post. Come and find me there. Just remember to be careful crossing the sands. Move from rocky ground to rocky ground. Learn how far you can move on sand before the worm comes. And remember, look both ways before you cross the desert.
Let's get some more blood and therefore some more water. There we go. That's one guy down. And that's vampire. All right. Oof. I'm getting some sunstroke. Ah, now I can do the quests that I need. All right. Let's put all that away. Don't remember how much I need for this quest. Don't think I needed this much. But we'll just get that amount. Okay. Yeah, well, let's drop off this blood. And let's just extract the water into my liter john. And go to the trade post. There's several missions that I can get here. I just do not remember what all I need for all of the missions. I know I've got all of the stuff for the missions. Or the quests, not missions. But I don't remember what all I need. So we'll just get them. Luckily, my home is not too far away. Much closer than the place I set up when I was just messing around on my own. A lot less running back and forth. Which is nice. The nice thing about having a still suit is you can see next to my water level down at the bottom, you can see there's another little thin water level. That's what's in the water that's in my still suit, so I can drink that and recoup the water that I have lost. I went up the wrong way. Yeah, the more you learn, absolutely. Absolutely. All right.
Alas, Offworlder, it seems my fame precedes me even here, at the arse end of the Haga Basin. Your Emperor's lackey, Count Fenring, has put an obscene bounty on my head. And
This is
while
what
I'm
we're looking at
flattered
right
to
here.
be his great boogeyman, the added attention is making life complicated. Take a look around. There's a contract on the board that might interest you, but be careful. Civilized men are not to be trusted.
All right. So let's get this contract. And I've got, oh, it's 40. Yep, so I can deliver that. Contact the seller. All right. There we go. Got that. Now I need to buy a unique Hydra Leaderjon schematic. Hi, I want to talk to you. Why can I not talk to you? Hello? Who are you?
You look a little lost, friend.
Oh,
I got
we're
somewhere
Dr.
you
Pilot.
need to be. I can fly you there for a price. I like to fly fast. Storms, worms, or static, nothing stops me from getting where I need to go. But you know what I don't like much? Talking. Music to my ears. Where do you want to go?
All right. Well, that's nice. Can fly to all these places, but I don't need to do that. I need to... Oh, talking to this guy. That's right. That's why I can't talk to this guy, because he's not the right guy. That's the guy I want to talk to.
Hey, stop. I know the face of every sand-sucking bandit, scavenger, and merc from here to Harko, and I don't recognize you. So perhaps you'll give us the courtesy of who you are? And while you're at it, why our airspace is crawling with Sadukar.
I'll tell him about the prison transport and my escape. Probably shouldn't, but...
It's a good story, I'll give you that. But even a sandworm might choke on it. Nobody escapes a Sadukar security grid. Not even Zantara. Welcome to Griffin's Reach, stranger. The rules here are simple. Pay up front and don't cause trouble, or we'll toss you into the storms. Good?
Good.
Name's Mir. I do the trading and the talking. My silent partner here does the fighting. And there's a contract board in the corner if you need work.
That's why I couldn't talk to him, because he's silent. Does your partner speak?
No, he is quite mute. I don't know the how or why of it.
Oh,
The
we got
bastard
ads
can
starting
be
soon.
quite reticent when he chooses to be.
How did you two meet?
He arrived one night with a patrol of Harkonnen house troopers.
Ugh,
I offered them a place
Harkonnens.
to sleep, but when I awoke, they were gone. But for Ihor.
Sounds like he deserted.
Ridiculous. The troop sergeant must have recognized the value of my establishment. As such,
Okay.
he left Ihor behind to protect their interests here.
Okay, if you say so. You mentioned Sardaukar patrols?
The Padishah Emperor, in his infinite wisdom, has blessed us with a cohort of his most efficient and ruthless Imperial Sadukar.
They're hunting outlaws?
They use Chom mercs for the hunting mostly. I suspect the real Sardaukar are looking for Fremen and that bastard Zantara.
Chom mercs? So Chom is like the trade guild, essentially.
The Sardaukar don't like being peacekeepers, so Chom supplies the warm bodies to bulk out their forces. Chom really does sell everything.
Oh, I totally missed it. 40 minutes ago. Thanks for the follow, Adam Bonds. Welcome to the channel. Thank you. Appreciate it. Sorry I missed that and didn't mention it earlier.
What's on your mind?
Tell me about yourself.
I used to live on Rosek. For a long time, I thought it was the biggest shithole in the universe. So, I bartered my way off the planet.
You chose Arrakis?
Problem was, I was so desperate to leave Rosek, I thought anywhere would be better. Turns out I was wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, you were.
What's on your mind?
I have some questions about the area.
Unless someone shows up with a load of salvage, I've got time to talk.
Griffin's Reach. What's the name mean?
The Griffin is the Harkonnen house symbol.
Ugh,
And while we
Harkonnens.
have no official affiliation, I like to think they are aware of Griffin's Reach.
What about the Atreides?
What about them? The Duke is a weak fool, and his house will fall. The Baron is 5 moves ahead of the Atreides at every turn.
Okay. What is the nearest settlement?
Settlement? Ha! People don't live out here. They cling. Bandits, scavengers, and a couple of fools stupid enough to run trade posts.
So there are other trade posts?
Sure. Smiley Tig still runs his place northeast of here, across the gap.
Smiley?
You'll figure it out if you meet him.
Anything out here beyond sand and rocks?
There's one of those old desert testing stations out east of here. Been unsealed for a while. Probably picked clean by now.
We've already been there.
There was a fellow, bought supplies a while back. An ecologist. He was here to audit the station. Said he was camped above it. He'd know more.
We already did that.
What's on your mind?
Alright, let's trade. So I need to buy a Hydra Leaderjohn Mark 1. Alright. Well, the schematic for it. Ooh, they're heavy darts. Anything else here? Mala brace. No. There are a lot of things here, but I don't think I need to necessarily buy any of them. But I think I'm gonna buy a couple of these heavy darts. Oh, there's only... Let's get... We get 500. All right. There we go. Wrecking crew. All right. Ah, that's right. I need to go to the wreck now. Okay.
You're going to find, Offworlder, that Arrakis is a planet of unique opportunity. No former prisoner would ever have access to the military technology of the great houses. But with the war, chaos chaos reigns. Ships crash and are shot down, sometimes spilling military-grade materials onto the sands. The Fremen know the ways of the desert and how to do a lot with very little. The Imperium, on the other hand, have infinite resources and the production capacity of countless worlds. Plunder them, off-worlder. There is a shipwreck near here. Slip inside and claim your share of the spoils.
Sarah, yeah, it sounds like he supports those nasty Harkonnen fools, indeed. Apparently that is the case. Nasty, evil Harkonnens. Oh, there's a couple of friends that need some darts to the face. There we go. All right. And time to vampirism them. Alright, there we go. Ooh, what do we have here? Ah, some stuff and things. Nice. Okay. So now where is, oh no, I researched it here. That's right. Alright, there we go. Researched those. And let's see, what can I put away in here? Get some of those, get some of those. It looks like everything else is full at this point. Alright, so let's deposit some blood. And extract the water into my liter john. And I can make my high capacity liter john. My special one. So I'll go ahead and do that. You old stabby stabby. Yes, stabby stabby is good. I can't make that. I don't have any spice infused copper dust. All right. Also think I'm gonna make another blood sack or two. So I can get more blood from people and bring it back for water. All right. And I need some more healing kit. No, I'm good on healing kits. I got 13 of them. $11 of them. All right, and Inventory. Let's just fully hydrate. There we go. And now we gotta head up here. So let's do that. Let's get. We'll get them on the way back if we need to top off the blood. There'll be several people that'll be fighting at the wreck. So we'll get lots of blood from them. So it should most likely be good. But that's why I got extra blood packs. So that I can top up. Worm went by. Alright, gotta not get caught by the Harkonnen by the Sardaukar patrol there. Let's get across here quickly. Alright, we'll get there about the time the sun will be coming up, apparently it looks like. Alright, I thought I bought 500 heavy darts. Not know how to use the heavy darts as opposed to the regular darts. Oh well. Maybe the gun that I've got can't use the heavy darts. It is just an improvised weapon. Alright, there's one person, there's one person. Ah, they ran away.
They're here.
Oh, I missed. Come on. There we go. Got him. Alright, let's bleed these people. There was a third one around. There it is. Alright, anything else out here that can be looted before we head in? Doesn't appear so. Alright. I used the voice to call him over. Nice. That was fun. Oh. The music is... looks like it's very loud. It's very loud on it for me, too. Okay. Is that better? Is that music better? It looked like it was super loud on OBS. Alright. That's better. Alright. Yeah, the talking is a bit quiet. Actually, I wonder if I can just adjust. Let's see, I can maybe decrease that. Decrease that a little bit. And I can kick this up in OBS a bit. So cutscenes, dialogue, and radio will be better, but the sound effects and volume will be a little bit lower. And I can crank the game sounds up in OBS. Hopefully that'll help. Through here. Okay. Just that. There's a door here that I can cut my way through. Oh, I got a Mala pistol. Let's see. 7.2 damage versus 4.8. Looks like the clip size and rate of fire are the same. Reload speed is the same. Effective range is the same. Little less accuracy. Ah, I can just hit left control. So a little less accuracy, but better damage. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, we'll use that. A little extra damage will be nice. If there's anyone in here. Okay.
Who's that?
Yeah, that extra damage is nice. Extra damage is very nice. Oh. Oh. You can get me through there? Apparently. that guy too. We'll have to cut our way through this door, it looks like. See immediately. Oh, crap. I keep hitting the wrong button. What I need to do is change the order of these things. Yeah, there we go. Now this way I'll stop using my bandages when I don't need them. When I'm trying to get my vampire thing. Did I get this person? Yeah, I did. Oh, but they're all full. Okay. See, that's why I made some extras. Extra blood pouches. As there were lots of people. And I still couldn't even bleed all of them. Alright. Cleared that wreckage. That wreck. Nice, nice. And there are people already respawned up front. Oh, didn't see you there. Oh, where are you going? Going too far away. I sped way past that guy. Oops. Saw the funniest Valheim video. Ooh, what you got? What's it a video of? And who is it by? I'm curious because I like funny Valheim videos. Cart down the mountain, lost control, it goes flying. They're shouting, OMG, OMG, and it hits the bottom and Locke stomps on it and breaking the cart. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I've seen, you know, lots of videos of people losing control of their cars going down hills, but I haven't seen one with the Locke stomping it at the end. That's good. That's good. Always enjoyable to see things like that. Let's drink some from my still suit. And speed over. It's got a long run. You know, one nice thing about this game, one thing I do like, is running like this does not use stamina. So this is, you know, your normal regular pace. This is running, so it's a bit faster. It's not overly fast, but it does not use... Wait, did I not get the Holzman amplifier while I was there? Seriously? Well, I might have to head back over there. Yeah, looks like I didn't get it. Crap. I must have missed something in one of the chests. Well, that's unfortunate. I'll have to head back over there at some point. Alright, so I got this unique knife. Caliph's Drinker. It's... Oh, it's one where I can get blood. Looks like I can get blood from when I use it as a knife. That's cool. Alright. So there's several things I need to research. Scavenger rags. A rifle. And a knife. And I need to fabricate the knife. I need some copper. All right. We got ads starting soon. I need to make one of these, but what I really want is this knife. But we'll have to wait till some copper ore refines. And while that works, let's go ahead and get some more copper ore. There's lots around in this place, which is lucky that I chose a place to build where there's lots of copper ore. Because I will use lots of copper ore. Get me a bit more for now.
I have crossed the Vermilius Gap, Off-Worlder, and I still haven't shaken my unwanted followers. I'm afraid I must delay our reunion until... well, I fear drastic measures might be required. But fear not, Off-Worlder. You've come this far alone. I'm impressed. You're a long way from that mewling mauler I dragged from the wreckage of the Proteus. Listen, you'll need a vehicle to cross the sands to the Paranorth and reach the gap. But vehicles require components that aren't created here on Arrakis. Arrakis has a long history, Offworlder. More than you might imagine. Some things, like the Imperial testing stations, contain echoes of the past. But more importantly, they contain stockpiles of components you'll need. Just be careful. Those old ruins are a beacon for all kinds of scum.
Apparently I already had a rifle. I must have picked up a rifle somewhere. I don't know where. Well, now I've got an extra white rifle. I've got another Mala pistol. No, that's the improvised one. Okay. Yeah, those are exactly the same, just this one's a little bit damaged, so we'll use the damaged one for now. Alright, so I need to pick up some of these, some of those. There we go. And I need to research the sandbike stuff. So, research sandbike stuff. All right. Anything else I can research at this point? Doesn't look like it. Alright. So, what do I have? I've got back seat, a PSU, a tread. Those are damaged. They can be repaired though. Okay. By volume. There we go. Okay. So I need an engine, a chassis, and 2 treads. Sandbike. Tread. 2 of those. Engine. And a chassis, and I need some more copper ingots. I don't remember how many I needed. It's the chassis that I needed. 10, there's 11. I need 1 more. And chassis. inventory's full. Okay, I need to build another storage. Put that in there, that in there, extra gun in there. Extra knife in there. Put that in there. That in there. And put some clothes in. That'll work. Do I know how to get the weirding weapon in this game? I assume you're talking about the voice activated weapon thing from the first Dune movie. I assume that's what you're talking about, Sarah. So I don't know if that's in the game, and I kind of hope it isn't, because that is not something that was in the book. That was one of the big things that they added to that movie. That is not in the book. But, so I don't, based on what I've seen in here, I don't expect that to be in the game. It is still a very cool weapon. Absolutely. Absolutely is a really, really cool weapon. I'm not denying that. I'll also need one of these. 6 more. And let's go ahead and craft one of those. I am gonna want this inventory, so let's go ahead and make 12 more. Alright, the hull. Need to make the welding torch and the inventory. Okay. I need to research the small chemical refinery. Let's research that. And I can research the Solido replicator, which is nice. You can point this at a build and basically blueprint it, copy a blueprint, which is really cool. We'll just go ahead and research a bunch of these things. I've got the research points. Let's go ahead and research that one. Research that. Water cistern. Yes, I do want to research that. Definitely. And go. Now I need to construct a chemical refinery. Ah, crap. I used... What am I missing? Need 45 copper ingots for it. Okay. I can make max 40 currently, so let's go get some more copper. And again, super nice that these things respawn so quickly. Oh, too far away. This should be more than I need. And I need 5 more. Okay, there's 33 that need to be made. So apparently I did not get the thing that I needed. Did not get anything that I needed at the wrecking or at the wreck. So we gotta go back and do it all over again. I didn't get the Holtzman amplifier. So, oops. So let's go get the Holtzman amplifier. And then we'll come back, and by the time we get back, all that copper ore will be refined. And we'll be able to do what I need to do to get my bike. I definitely like this Bene Gesserit super speed thing. It's very, very nice. Gets me over there so much faster. Alright, let's pull out the rifle. So we're gonna have some friends we're gonna have to deal with. Especially with how much running you have to do. Yes, though that will get a little bit better as soon as I get my bike built. As soon as I get my sand bike, things will be better on that front. Missed each other. Nice. I got the blood from that person with the knife. That's so cool. Where are you shooting from? I'll just come up here and drain you. There's another person around. All right. Now, where was that? The amplifier that I need. Nice, easy kills. I like it. Maybe down there. I didn't look down there last time I was here. Blood packets full. They are. Okay. Now that's just some bullets, or some darts, rather. There we go. Alright, I got it. Okay. Now we got the thing that I need. Nice. Alright, now back home. And lots of running. Lots of running and avoiding sandworms. But luckily at this point, sandworms aren't too prevalent. The thing I more need to worry about is the sun. Alright. Let's go. Might as well get some more copper while I'm here. Since it's right here and all. There we go. It's hard to find that line. And there is home sweet home. My little box. The thing that I'm best at building. Alright, and I need to build this. And I already have one of these. I saw that and somewhere. Ah, there it is. Yeah. All right. Oh. So, not that. I need the welding torch. Let's assemble my bike. And now, lots of things need repair. I thought several things needed repairs. I was wondering what happened to the inventory. I'm like, I thought I made an inventory for it. I did. Alright, and let's see. F. Oh, hold F. Refuel. Alright, and
That's it, old boy.
drive.
You're ready. I'm waiting at Mirzabar. That's the
Good
great
night, Kyle
rock
and Lady
formation that
Ashington.
looks like a giant hammer. Be careful.
Thanks for stopping by.
Vehicles are fast, but nothing can outrun Shai Halud. You can only
Shai
hope to get
Hulud.
between safe areas more quickly. I'll see you soon.
Alright. I has a sand bike. Time to do some sand donuts. Nice. Getting double donuts in. Haha. Yeah. Now, figure eights. Or infinities, if you will. Yeah, this thing's a good deal faster than I can run. It's all 60 kilometers an hour. 65, 66. 70 kilometers and almost 70 kilometers an hour. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, but I need to go finish a couple of quests. As that guy's shooting me. Shooting at me. Oh. Yeah, this is much better than trying to run across the sand. It's obviously much louder and it will attract the worms a lot quicker. So I'll have to be careful with that. I'll be able to get to the safe places quicker and easier now. So that should be useful. You love the fireman, oh, the Fremen name for the word Shai Hulud? Yeah, I do too. Abandoned vehicles. Abandoned and unsheltered vehicles will take damage. Over time will be destroyed. Park it in a safe place or use the vehicle backup tool. Okay, vehicles parked outside your land claim will gradually decay over time, even if they are sheltered. For long-term parking, keep them within your base is the best option. Good to know, good to know. 11 p.m., late enough for you? Alright, good night. Thanks for stopping by, Rusty. Take care, man. Ooh, look at all these. Let's see, I have this. So let's do that. Alright. And he wants 3 micro sandwich fibers and 3 EMF generators. Alright, but I can also do this. I already have the mysterious vials. And what are these? Alright, so I can get some House Harkonnen standing. Seize the opportunity and work for House Harkonnen. Poop House Harkonnen, but it'll be useful in the game, I'm sure. Hey, good night, Adam Buns. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the follow, and I hope you have a good night. Thanks for being here. Before you go, it's a little aphid. It's an aphid baby. Hi, my aphid baby. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Thank you. For this one... Alright, no ties to a house. Oh, let's see. I will get all those eventually. You know what? They say time is of the essence. I don't know if that's actually the case. Let's go ahead and accept them. But I need to get the micro sandwich fiber and 3 EMF generators. I do have that at my base. So let's head down to the base, get those, and complete that mission. Don't shoot at me. I'm not here for you. I was trying to go home. Apparently there's a couple of things in my base that are a little or my bike that are a little damaged. Smooth. That was real smooth. go. Alright, so I need 3 of these. And 3 of these. Did that just break down? No, it didn't break down. Split off 7 of those. I can go back. Yeah, no, I was just trying to drive through the door, and it didn't really like trying to drive through the door. Still says that things are a little damaged. No. Don't detach it. I'm not sure what it's saying is damaged, but whatever. Oh yeah, that's right, because I put broken things onto the bike. That's right. And that's what it's indicating. That's what the red pieces are indicating. That there are broken pieces. I might have to tear those apart and replace them, because I don't want broken pieces in my bike. Alright. I gotta finish these missions, these quests, these contracts. And what else do I need? Automatic poison snooper, I've got that. Alright, that's right. This guy needs a bike engine and 2 bike treads. Luckily, I've got a bike tread, at least that's broken. I can give him. Not sure what the other piece is. Oh, there's a PvP event going on, it looks like. I ought to check out my skills. I haven't done anything with my skills in a little while. I'll see what I can add. We'll do that after I finish these quests. Alright, now can I get through this door without going all sideways again? Nope. Okay. Alright, so it wasn't the engine that was broken. Ah, it was the power supply. That's right. Let's make a new power supply. Yeah. So I need to make 2 treads, a power supply, and an engine. Let's see, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16 copper that I need. Alright. Let's let that go while I put the engine back in. Okay. There's 1 tread. There's another tread. I need a power supply and an engine. There's the power supply. And the engine. Stretch. All right. I will do that in a second. Try. Add the power supply. All right. Stretch, kitten. Stretch, a little fiddle. Stretch, baby boy. There's a little fiddle. There's a little fiddle. Kitten needs to stretch too. Kitten needs to stretch too. Oh. All right. Oh, that's very full. All right, let's turn in the bike pieces. Hi. It's about an hour till you get food, so just chill. Either chill or go away. You gotta chill or go away. Those are your options, Fid. What are you gonna choose? Not chill. Lay down and chill there. Good boy. Fid, just chill. Just chill. That was a big boom off in the distance. Deliver the engine. Deliver the 2 treads. Contact the seller. There we go. Alright. Anything else? Nope. That is it. Alright. So... I haven't been putting the blood in my water extractor. I should have been doing that. Might as well drink the water from my still suit. Ooh, okay, that was an interesting ride. And I might as well drink a little bit from my mug. There we go. I made it in that time without going all sideways. Alright, donate all that blood. Extract all that water. Okay. Thank you, Sarah. Alright, so what can I research? I think I've got everything here. This is just like the getting started stuff. I can research the next level still suit. Looks like I've researched everything I can here at this point. All this stuff I need to finish or do the next journey or next couple of quests. Yeah, can't do any of that. Can research that. Research a couple things for the bike. And yeah, this. All right, I've researched everything I can research at this point. Yeah. All right, and I've got a bunch of skills that I can use. So I have, that's right, I've got trooper abilities, planetologist abilities, and of course my Bene Gesserit. Again, so I think I'm gonna get. I think I'm gonna mostly focus on the Bene Gesserit, the Mentat, and the Swordmaster. Those two I don't have yet, but those are the three that I'm gonna focus on. But I do want to get this cutter ray mining, because that will increase yield when using the cutter ray. I may also get this, the vehicle repair. That would be nice too. Honestly, having the suspensor pad would be nice as well. But I think I'm not going to do that. I will definitely get this. I very well might get this. And then from the trooper, I think I might get this Shigawire Claw. It's like a zip line sort of thing. Not a zip line, oh god, what's it called? Thing that shoots out a wire and then it brings you up to where it is. I don't know what it's called. Whatever. But yeah, I'll get that. And yeah, let's go ahead and get the vehicle repair. But now, let's keep working on grappling hook. Thank you, Sarah. That is exactly it. Yes. That is exactly it. But now let's keep working on the Bene Gesserit way. Let's get some trauma recovery. What is this? Instability bonus. Once your enemy is stunned. Ah, do more damage when they're stunned. Yeah, that sounds good. Extra damage. Let's see. Praha Bindu strikes. Aphid, stay back. Tap into your training to deliver a rapid series of powerful, painful strikes to enemies. This all attack leaves them temporarily staggered. That's nice. Ooh, the weirding step. We're gonna do that. Combine the voice and a limited form of the Bentu sprint. You force a single enemy to ignore you while moving with superhuman speed behind
Sector
them.
weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Ah, sandstorm. Let's see, I've got 2 left. Let's get some extra max health and some poison tolerance. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay. And why
Sector weather alert.
can't I
A
get
large
that?
sandstorm is
The
approaching.
3rd ability spot. I don't know why I can't get that. Why does this have the dot over it? It's acting like there's something in here I can get. But everything's locked. And I've already researched everything that I can. I don't know. So I can't make this yet because I don't have iron ingots. Okay, so I have a couple of quests that I can do. But let's see, I can join a house. The War of Assassins has turned into a protracted nightmare on Arrakis, with resources and troops dwindling.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
House Atreides and House Harkonnen seek allies and agents at the Anvil trade post. The great houses can be powerful friends and worse enemies. Whom do I dare back? Okay. So I've done all the new beginning ones. Hey, stay back, dude. Just chill. Alright, so moving on. So move to a new area and abandon your first base. Drive north to the Vermilius Gap. Research the advanced construction kit. Interact with an advanced subfief console. Open the map and abandon your bases in Haga Basin South. Okay. And then I've got a couple other things. Let's go ahead and do this. And this. So I need a fabricator backup tool. Or vehicle backup tool. So I need 6 copper ingots. For that. And then the other one was this. So that I can make. This one. Okay. There we go. And this one. For this. I should get this. The Emperor's Wings. That's the suspensor belt that I can use to not just fall safely, but actually like use it to move around. Where was that? There. I need 8 copper ingots. Alright, and vehicle backup tool. There we go. That's cool. And I've got 5. Alright, there we go. We're almost there. Alright, let's go ahead and craft that. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. F. Open inventory. Let's see. What has the most volume? That has a lot. So we can deposit that. Let's see. And then we'll just take a bunch of stuff. F. What do I have built here? That's right, I have the dispenser belt. Nope, not a passive dispenser belt. That's not the one I wanted. Is that what I made? Did I make a passive dispenser belt? I think I did. Crap. I did. Need to make 8 more copper ingots. But all my copper ore is now in here. Okay. Alright, that's just 2 by volume. Let's see, what do we have in here? We'll take that. The rest of these are damaged. They're just old clothes. No desire for those. All this stuff I'll take. What I can. Okay. I'm running low on space and things. I don't need all these clothes. There's a lot of old clothes in here that I don't need. So let's take the stuff I want and leave all these old clothes. Because I do not care about those. Okay. And let's extract. Oh. Let's extract all the water I can. That's all I can. And let's drink up. And make the Emperor's Wing. I still have a little bit of blood, which is good. Which I still have some pants. I don't need the pants. I probably don't need all of this stuff, but I'm gonna go ahead and take all of it. I mean, why not? Let's see if I can dismantle these things and bring them with me. I'll probably leave that at least. You know what? I don't think I need to actually. Inventory management, not just a Valheim thing. No, it's a survival game thing. There's a boat of kitties. There's a boat of kitties. See, where's the building tool? I don't know what they called the building tool. Construction tool, there it is. All right, that's 7. I don't know if I... All right, 45 copper ingot. It looks like... So that costs... I get 45 copper ingots back. And... how much did it cost? 45 copper ingots. That costs 90 salvage metal. That costs 70 salvage metal. So yeah, it looks like I'll get all those back. I'll probably leave this here. But... you know what? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, that can hold some more inventory. So I'll get a bunch more copper ore and just put a bunch of copper ore in there. Yeah, we'll just load that up with copper ore. And then we'll go. Move on to the next stage of the game. Come on. Alright, still can fit a little bit more. Then I'll actually need a bunch of granite rock as well. So I can build a building where I go. Gonna need to do that. So I'll fill up my bike with as much copper ore as I can get. And I'll fill up my personal inventory with granite ore. Or with granite rock. Or granite stone, or whatever the heck it's called. As much of that as I can personally carry. Yeah, I think that'll be the plan. Alright, still has some more volume I can get out of it. Nice. So let's see where I can get some more granite, or some more copper. Alright, right here. I'll kill a couple of people, get their blood.
I need reinforcements.
Right, like that. That was easy. Yeah, we'll take that. I don't need that. Alright, and I saw there was more copper ore up here. And there's more copper ore over there. And more copper ore there. Yeah, this place had a lot of copper ore around it. Come on. There we go. It's hard to get the angle on that thing. Alright, let's see how much this gets me. Just about full. Okay, good enough. Good enough. So now let's load up on granite stone. And then we'll go find me a new place to set up my new base. Let's see. There's some more granite stone. And ideally, I'd like to find a place kind of like this that has lots of granite stone and lots of copper ore right close by. Makes it nice and easy. That's kind of ideal. Alright. I still have plenty of backpack space. So let's see about finding some more. Okay. Full up on water. Look at all this copper ore all over the place here. This really was a good place to get a bunch of copper ore. Alright. There's some granite rock. Oh, wait, I do not have my special Emperor's Wing utility belt equipped. Ha! Look at that, I can fly. Nice. That's awesome. Alright, there's some granite stone up this way. Right there. That's so cool. Where's the place to cut? There's a place to cut. There we go. Finally got it. Finally got it. How much inventory space do I have left? Lots. Okay. Oh, come on. Let's see. Looks like there's some up and around this way. Might be up there. Oh, there's some right there. Okay. Let's see if I can get that. Maybe those 4 over there. And then we'll call that good. So I'm ready to move on. Ready to move on to a new area and to new things. Okay. Alright, what was up there? People.
Eyes on hostile.
Alright, let's get some more blood. Let's see, how much blood do I have? They're almost all full. 2 of them are all full, and the other one was like barely not full. So that'll be good. And both my liter johns are full. So apparently I did not land carefully enough. Oops. Well, let's get a couple of the plants real quick and make a few more of the bandages. And then we'll be good. Okay. So where are the bandages? There they are. Make all that I can. And I'll go ahead and use one more just to get max health. I've got all the water I can get. There's even a little bit here in case I come back. And this is still has power for 9.5 days. And the only thing in the inventory or in the chests are some broken things and old clothes. More old clothes. More old clothes. That can come with me. All right. Well. Silly Buggy. Silly Buggy back there. She's playing. She's a cutie. Okay. So. We have this to do, this to do, and this. This is the main one. We can do this later. But let's go ahead and drive north to the Vermillis Gap. And we'll go from there. If I can get out the door. There we go. Alright. North to the Vermillis Gap. Two kilometers. That's right. Alright. This is a big open desert. Let's hope I can not attract any worms. Like I just did. Go! Go! Okay, made it. Must go faster, is what I was thinking the whole time. Oh, well, made it to the Eastern Vermilius Gap. We're here. You too, Sarah? Nice. Alright. So now, I'm guessing that this is iron. Yeah, I need a better tool. That's what I figured. But let's look for the trade post real quick. The whole Jurassic Park scene was playing in your head there. Yeah, mine too. Mine too. You know what I should have done? What would have been smart is if I had gotten one of the probes, made one of the probes and brought it with me to scout out this area. But I didn't. Because I am not good at these games. I wonder if that's the trade post. We'll check that out. Nope. That's a different location. Western Vermilius Gap. There's my friend. Destroying Sardaukar.
You might have seen my little pyrotechnics display, Offworlder. But whether you did or not, the long and short of it is that I must go. And quickly. The Sardaukar have my scent, and the Emperor's hounds are not known for their mercy. I do not know when we will meet again.
Good luck, dude. You're gonna need it. But then again, so am I.
Continue to follow your path. Let the desert teach you as you walk in the footsteps of the Fremen. Find allies. It is hard to survive without friends. And remember, Arrakis will sharpen you, Offworlder. Make sure you become the right kind of blade.
I have to say the voice acting is as good as it was yesterday or the other day. Yeah, it is. The voice acting is still fantastic. Absolutely. Oh, a little laggy through here. Gotcha, punk. Ooh, what do you got there? Don't have room for that. I don't need that. What you got? I can drop that, pick up that. Still looking for the trade tower. The trade post. Might that be it? No, that's likely in the yeah, that's in the West Vermilion Gap 2. Ah, it's that. Okay. Can I get through here without being shot at or killed? Yes. As a matter of fact, I can. That's good to know. Oh. Rocks. One looking. Alright, there's a worm over there. Alright, that's a long trek. I don't know what that red circle is, but I don't think I like it. Hydrate? Alright, I'll hydrate before I go across. Ah, look. Aurora Borealis. That's cool. Aphid, stay off of me. I wonder if those are like the drum sands that the game was talking about. If so, that's definitely something I want to avoid. Get up that hill. Get up that hill. Come on. There you go. All right. Found the trade post, the anvil. So I'll park the bike here temporarily.
No, not lost, sir. She's dead.
Tragic. Truly tragic. But they say the desert calls the weak.
My God, man, she was one of yours. Cousin, even.
I am in deep mourning, sir. Rumors of disloyalty buzzed around her like blowflies, but now, who's to say?
Just chill. Lay down.
Certainly not her.
My one pleasure in this hell is knowing that you're trapped here with me.
A momentary setback, I assure you.
Even your Harkonnen masters find you insufferable, Maxim. You're down here forever.
Tell me, dear Anton, what's it like being the handkerchief your superiors use to wipe the gore off Shining Atreides' honor?
Let's settle this.
Gladly.
By the laws of Canley.
By the laws of Canley.
By the laws of Canley.
Not sure what that means. The laws of Conley. Alright, let's see, I got a codex thing. There's all sorts of information. Apparently I've done this one. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Sure. Alright, I can research the advanced construction kit. Alright. There's the ornithopter person. Let's talk to this
Someone
person.
new. Are you by chance looking for banter or legal advice?
Tell me about yourself.
You may call me Amadi Ikeni. I serve the interests of House Tseda on Arrakis. I myself am from the minor house of Ikeni.
Tell me more about the House Akani.
We are a Tseda House minor, and a very specialized one at that. House Ikeni acts as the sole legal representatives of the Tsedan royal family. We specialize in imperial law as it pertains to the governing of houses and the conduct of nobility. We defend the Tsedan name.
An entire minor house devoted to one's legal defense. Seems peculiar.
There are many who find House Tseda peculiar. Certainly the least conventional of the great houses. Is there anything else you'd like to know about me?
Well, I set up shop in the Anvil.
The Anvil is a unique melting pot where enemies gather together. Certain inquiries I'm looking into on behalf of my house keep me here.
Fair enough.
And what a fine place to offer legal advice, where even the most aggrieved parties not only share the same room, but must remain civil. In particular, there are a pair of Atreides and Harkonnen officers who daily argue with each other over the finer points of Canley law.
Tell me more about House Seda.
Many see Tseda as the least conventional of the great houses. Some call us enigmatic. We were the staunchest supporters of the Butlerian Jihad. The unenlightened say we arose from a fanatical theocratic regime. But these are the words of the feckless when they see true commitment.
Okay.
In truth, we rose in power too quickly. occasioning the other houses to form weedy gardens of envy in their minds and hearts.
Ah, I have a special thing I can say. If I recall my history, Duke Aramis Atreides spoke up for House Zeta.
Correct. He said, "Such was the splendor of the risen phoenix that the lesser birds could not but call and hoot for all their plainness." Several houses formed an anti-Tsadan league, disseminating malicious propaganda which haunts our image to this very day. But we march on. House Zeta is the forerunner in legal consultation in the Empire, from lands rad ordeals to spacing regulations. Our unparalleled mastery of law is sought out for criminal proceedings, Canley disputes, and Butlerian infractions.
Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so with that, and with finding the traitor, I need to find a place to just set up shop. Set up a little base, at least a temporary base, just so I can, yeah, log off. So let's find a place real quick. This likely won't be my permanent or my next permanent base, but it'll be a base nonetheless. Let's check out this place. Alright, there's some granite, some iron, some dead bodies. Always a good view. Dead bodies on pikes. Always something you want to view from your house. There's some water. Not that I really need that. Some more granite. Some bad guys. There's only a little bit of iron and no copper. So let's keep looking. Let's check like up around over here. Got stuck on a rock. Worm. Worm passed me by. Let's see, what's up here? Looks like there's just a lot of bad guys here. There's some iron, some copper, and some granite stone right there. So that's nice. What is that? The bulwark. Okay. Hmm. There's a friend up there. Alright. Really good yard decorations. The dead people. Yeah.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Well, that's good. That's what I want right now. Spice grain. Oh, what do I drop? That. Well, let's get back to the base. Or back to the trading post. That should be a safe place. Unless I can find a cave somewhere. Not sure if that...
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
will get me sheltered or not. But there are people here, of course. Gotcha. You got me first, but I got you. Whew. Oh man, there's so much stuff. I can get more of that. Iron ore. I don't know if I need to necessarily pick up that iron ore yet. I don't know. That cave protected me well enough. Alright. Where to build my base? Where can I build my base? Let's check out over here. See what's down there. Let's heal up a little bit first. Always a good idea to do that. Okay. That'll be good. Can I squeeze my bike through here? Yes, I can. Let's see, there's some signs and things around here, but I'm not seeing any people. Which is good. And there's... Not sure what that is. Is that the copper? I don't think that's copper. Might be the iron. Some granite around. Ah, there's the iron. That was copper. There's iron, there's copper, there's granite. All of which is good stuff to have. Let's get out of the sun for a little bit. Yeah. This might be a decent place. Is there any... There's some bushes. What is brittle bush? Is that the bush they... there's the... Yeah, there's water bushes. Okay, there's a couple of bushes around that can get fiber. The only thing I don't really see right around here is very much of that, the battery packs, or the power pack things. But this might be an alright place to build. Yeah. Yeah, I might build here. Like right between these three pillars here. Yeah. Yeah, we'll start with this. Oh, that's not the button I wanted to push. All right, construction tool. Do I need salvage metal? I don't have salvage metal in my backpack. Got salvage metal in here. Too full of stuff. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Let's see. Build. Advanced sub-fief. Subface consoles can be destroyed remotely on the map. This can be done by hovering over the map marker and using the remote destruction input appearing on the tooltip. Okay. I need to drink. Might as well drink from my still suit. There we go. All right. Map. Abandon the base. The contents will be free for anyone to take, but again, this is private server, so I don't really have to worry about it. Okay. So let's build. Let's see. Just height. Now what if I... Okay, I can do that. All right. Yeah, that'll be good. Just need to move that out of the way a little bit. Okay. We'll just do real simple things right now. Aphid's doing something in the bathroom. Because of course he is. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Fiddle. And a door. And stairs. There we go. And a rooftop. And just a couple of storages. Just empty the pockets a little bit. There we go. That'll be good. And now let's bring the bike in. Let's pick up those. Bring the bike inside. Very awkwardly bring the bike inside. One thing I do want to... couple of things I need... two things I really need to build real quick. I need... fuel generator. That I need salvage metal. Oh. I've got salvage metal somewhere. I don't have much salvage metal. But the other thing I wanted to build is the blood purifier. I need salvage metal for that too. Okay. Let's find some salvage metal so I can make those two things. And then we'll stop. Oh, there's a fuel cell. It's not salvage metal. But here's some salvage metal. Alright, 41. I need a lot more than that. Hey, Laura. I'm doing well. How are you? Hope you're having a good night or a good morning or a good day, depending on where you are in the world. No cat's up there right now, so... I'm just in here playing some Dune Awakening, trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing. I'm in California in the US. West coast of the US. And yeah, just playing some Dune Awakening. Just finished like the intro beginning stuff. I'm working on just setting up a small little simple base, temporary structure, so that I can basically call it a night. You got here right near the end of the stream, unfortunately. Sorry for you. You're in the UK. Very nice, very nice. Is this my favorite game? I don't know. I only have maybe about 10 hours in it. So, still to be determined. It's a good game. I'm enjoying it so far. But not sure if I would call it my favorite game at this point. I think it has potential. It has a lot of potential. I am really enjoying it. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, thank you for that. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. I usually... Well, I stream more frequently on YouTube. I'm trying to do dual stream, but I'm having issues with that currently. So more of my streams are on YouTube than on Twitch. But I'm over here on occasion. If you're interested in watching, joining me on other streams on YouTube, you can find me at Kongveal Survives on YouTube as well. Same name, easy to find. You're a professional graphic designer. Ah, very cool, very cool. Yep, I'll let you know if I'm interested. Not at this point, but thanks for letting me know. Alright, can I place this somewhere? Yes, right there. Alright, there's that. So... let's put a bunch of the fuel cells I've got. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I'll figure out how to click the right button eventually. Oh wait, I've got... No, that was in the... Alright, and... yeah, fill up all that. So we've got about 21 days worth of fuel in there. That's perfect. And let's deposit a bunch of blood in there so I can get water. And yeah, I think I'm gonna adjust this real quick. Move where the door is, where the wall is. Come on. Place the stairs. There we go. Okay. And set this as my spawn point. And alright, there we go. Alright. Cool. So we don't have much as of yet. Just a simple 2x2 square. But it's a place. There's lots of good things around. There's some copper, iron, granite stone. More copper, more iron, more granite stone. Lots of that around. There's some fuel cells over there, which is good. There's some bushes. Salvage metal over here. And over here. Not too far. So, yeah, I think this will be a decent place to set up shop for now. So I think with that, I'm probably going to call it a night. So we did a lot today. We finished up the beginning stuff, a new beginning. And we got the moving on, and we're in the Vermilius Gap and working on other things. We have lots more skills we can research, or lots more research we can do, a couple more skills we can get. We'll work on getting those soon. And I do want to get the Mentat and Swordmaster classes unlocked pretty quickly. So I'll try to do that as soon as possible, as soon as I can find them. And yeah, then we will go on and do more things. So next stream, my next stream will be on Sunday, not Saturday like I said yesterday. It'll likely be just on YouTube. Probably Valheim, either the Brainheim hardcore world or my personal no farming run. I don't know. We'll see. One of those, whichever I'm feeling up to it. But yeah, so thanks for being here. Also, thanks for the follow, Alara. I missed that. Appreciate you following. And is there... Is the stream working? Yeah, okay. But yeah, so thank you all for being here. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, however much of it is left. And I'll catch you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.